Hello, Sarah here with TriangleReva.com. This video is being made specifically for the 5-County Specialists team. This is going to be the first in a series of videos showing the team how to use the Dakno CRM. So in this first video, we're going to cover logging in and adding a contact. So you'll see that I am on the login page. The way that you will get to this login page is going to be 5countyspecialist.com/admin. Again, that's 5countyspecialist.com/admin, and that will take you to your login page. Now, your login credentials will be the email that you provided when your profile was set up and the password that you set up yourself. So when I set up a profile for you on the website, you automatically will receive an email prompting you to set up a password for your account. So your login will be your email that you provided and whatever password you set up. If you forget that at some point, you can just reset it right here with forgot your password. Real quick, I'll recommend what I use is a tool called LastPass to help me manage my passwords. So that's what this little square is here, and that's why this is pre-loaded. So I don't have to try to remember what all my passwords are. So if you are like most people who's frequently forgetting passwords and having to reset passwords, try LastPass. It's free, it's super easy, it's great, it works across all your devices, so I love it. So once you have your credentials in, you're going to click Login. And then we are going to dive right into adding a contact. So over here, you can select Add a Contact here, or you can click on Contacts and Forms, and then it will be over here in the left-hand menu to add a contact. So I'm going to add a contact for myself. Now, it's not going to create a brand new one because I'm already in the system, but this will take you through the steps and give you an idea. So really, for this first section, it's really just put in the fields. That's it. It's just fill in the blank. So whatever information you have, as much or as little, the more the better, obviously. You can put in home phone, or if you have their cell phone. If you have their address, you can put that in here. And then the next section is contact notes. There's a couple of places you put in notes. When you first set up a contact and you put in these contact notes, these are going to appear at the very top of this leads page, this contact page, and you'll be able to see this once we save it. So just for a placeholder, I'm going to say this is where contact notes appear. So this is really good if you need a note at the very top of the lead, something that you need to see every time you open this person up. And you can hyperlink if you need to. So that's really helpful. Next is going to be putting in their social media links. So this is really helpful if you want to be able to keep up with where they are on social. You know, you want to connect with them everywhere that you can. And if you want to maintain where those profiles are, you can do so here. And all the major ones are here: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and then if you have something else, you can put in other. But it's really simple. You just pick your platform, copy and paste the full URL. That's this up here. So if you're on Facebook, it's going to be this full up at the very top in the address bar. That is the full URL. So you just highlight it, press Control-C, click down in the field and press Control-V, and that gives you the entire URL. And that's what you need to have in there. And then you just press the plus sign and it gets logged. I'm going to get rid of it because it doesn't make any sense. Next is a contact photo. If you have a photo of them, great. If you don't, and maybe they have one on Facebook, this is just for your use. So if you pull their photo from online and you put it in here, that's fine. It's just you're the main person that's going to see it, and it will just help you, you know, put a name and a face together. So it's fine, you can do that. Next two are very, very important. So this is where Really gotta pay attention. So tags, it's very important that you tag your clients or your contacts appropriately. So if someone is a buyer or a seller, in fact, I'll do seller and buyer. If you have multiple ones, just separate them with a comma, press the plus sign, and they go in as tags. So this is going to help with sorting leads. And you'll also see later in a lead managing video where those show up in the list of people that helps to manage leads. So it's really important that you put in the tags that match the person and the tags that match where they are in the funnel. So you guys will decide in your office what tags are most appropriate for different stages, but make sure that you're using those tags. Next, this is probably the single most important thing for adding a contact. You must assign it to yourself. If you leave this blank, you will not be able to see your lead later. You will only be able to see in the contact list, you will only be able to see your contacts, the contacts that are assigned to you. So if you're putting in contacts and you forget to assign it to yourself, you'll go back to look at your contact list and it won't be visible to you. So you must assign it to yourself. If you are trying to add in contacts, then you go back and go, wait, no, those didn't take, and you email me, the first question I'm going to ask you is, did you assign them to yourself? You must assign them to yourself. After you've done that, you can grant access to other users. So this is helpful if someone is helping you manage a contact, or let's say you're going on vacation and you know someone else is going to need to have access to your contacts. You can grant them access here because remember, not everybody can see everybody else's leads. Admins can see all leads, all contacts. Individual agents cannot see each other's contacts. The next one is you can notify other users when notes are added. So also very helpful if someone is helping you manage a lead to select them here so that they will get notified by email when notes are added. So this will help you communicate with team leaders or people helping you manage leads so everybody stays in the know. Okay, the next two are calendars and to-dos. So these are going to help you stay in touch with your clients and your contacts long term. So for instance, for calendar entry, maybe you want to put in a birthday, and maybe you want to set up a reminder a few days before that birthday so that you send them a birthday card and maybe a little gift card for some coffee or something. Same thing, you can use this for if you have somebody who's bought a home and you want to send them something for their 1-year anniversary, or moving forward each anniversary that they've bought the home. You want to maybe send them just a thinking of you card or a little gift card or something. This is perfect for that. And those are the ways, great ways to stay top of mind with your clients and hopefully turn buyers into sellers and keep them coming back to you and keep them thinking of you and referring you to their friends and family. So the next thing is a to-do, and you can add in, whatever it is that you need to happen. You can add a due date. I'll give myself a week, and you can put in a time. If you're helping someone manage their leads and they need to be notified of the task, you can keep this checked for notify. If you're putting them in yourself, you probably don't want to get notified of every single to-do that you're putting in. Add that to-do. It'll show up later after we save. So next, this is notes that will appear on the contact page, but not at the top like the first field that we looked at. So this is where you want to put in like left a message or sent a card or spoke with on the phone and they're interested in yada, yada, yada. This is where you're going to put in the notes to help not only you, to help you, jog your memory of what you've done so far, but also to help anyone who is managing contacts. And if you have someone helping you as a team member to keep up with leads and contacts. So it's really important to put in your notes so that you communicate what's happening with this contact. Oh, and you can put in screenshots here. So for instance, if you spoke with someone on Facebook Messenger and you don't want to put in a long thread of what happened in Facebook Messenger or something, you can just do a screenshot and you can put that in and it'll show up. So as I said before, my name and email is already in the system, so it's not really creating a new contact. You'll see Agent Action was last 12 months ago. But you can see that this is where those first contact notes that we put in, that's where that appears. See, it's right there at the very top, so it's the first note that you see. If you put in Facebook and Twitter links, they would appear in this area over here by the photo. If you put in a photo, it will come in over here. Then the status. You'll want to change the status to whatever fits for that lead. So if you are encouraging them or monitoring them or wherever you're at with this lead, you need to make sure that you change the status. That's really, really important. And we'll get more into why you need to do that in the contact management video. But definitely, next thing you need to do is change the status away from new. You can see the tags there. And here's that to-do that we added. And because I was already in the system, you can see somebody had put in a note, and that appears here under the activity. We'll get more into that in the Managing Contacts video. So I hope that was helpful. And up next will be Managing Contacts, and we'll dig more into staying on top of what your contacts are doing on the website.